No, I didn't have a mom growing up, so it was just me and my father.
Where was mom?
I don't know, she's on drugs somewhere. I get off crack or I'm gonna get murdered because I'm getting extra good horny from the government, so they patrol what I do. But my mom got killed recently in a fire.
And how old are you now?
23.
23.
I'm a clone, so people control me. So they use technology, orthodox him to beat me up because they get frustrated because I'm comfortable when I get.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So this video comes at a very sad moment. I haven't done a reaction video to Soft White Underbelly in a minute. It's been a while. If you hear sounds in the background, it's just my kids watching their tablets. But yeah, this video I had to do because when I heard the news yesterday about, I don't know if you watch or follow Soft White Underbelly on YouTube. It's Mark Lieda's channel. He does a bunch of videos of people, different type of people, mainly on Skid Row in California or in Los Angeles. And he just gets their backstory for a lot of these homeless people and drug addicts and all types of people that live on Skid Row. And so one of the people was named, or this girl named Amanda. I've been following her story since he started his channel, and since she's been on here doing videos, and he's just been trying to help her and just trying to guide her and just keep up with her. It's just, it breaks my heart to say this, but she did pass away on Mother's Day of all days this past Sunday. And it's just so crazy because I know from the update video before the one we're about to watch, she was on her way to, you know, being sober and doing so well. And it's so heartbreaking to hear, you know, that she passed away after like getting on the right path, getting off of drugs and getting her mental health issue together. And it was just like devastating because I was rooting for her. I really, you know, I really thought she was gonna just make it. And it's at no fault to the facility that she was at or Lima, who was helping her. She had 24-hour supervision around her, so she did not pass away from anything suspicious or any type of drug overdose or anything like that. It was like natural causes. They went in there, they were wondering where she was because she didn't show up, and they went to her and she wasn't breathing. They noticed she wasn't breathing. She didn't have a pulse, and that she had passed away. Like, this is a mind-blowing, crazy. So, according to the video that Lima and her dad posted recently on the Soft White Underbelly channel, they are getting an autopsy report. It's gonna take 2 to 3 months to get the results back, but based off of yeah, just her lifestyle and being on drugs for so long, and man, she went through a lot. Okay, a lot. Like, I do want to post this picture I got from Lima's Instagram page, and it's graphic, guys, so if you can't watch it, skip over it. But it's a picture of Amanda when she had gotten beaten, and she's been beaten and raped numerous of times while prostituting and out there on the streets in Skid Row in California. So this picture was of her being, after she had gotten beaten up and raped. It's just like, oh my gosh. And it's crazy because, like, Lima was saying in the video they posted after she passed away, like, it's a contribution she feels of everything, and you don't know how, like, addictions and stuff like that, you know, how it affects your brain, you know, any part of your body. And that goes to say for anything as smoking, vaping, like food addiction. Like, this stuff really does have long-term effects on your body, and it's dangerous and it's crazy. And the fact that she has been, like, her mental state, her physical state over all that time of being out there on the streets, of, you know, getting beaten and raped, and just the mental health, like, it literally, it does take a toll on your body. And I feel for her so much, and I feel for her dad, because she was on the right path. I said right path to getting herself together, and people were leaning on her for support. Like, they were leaning on her for advice, you know, because she was just on her way. And it just sucks to see that she's not going to be around anymore. So rest in paradise, Amanda. This video is dedicated. This is the last video she filmed for Soft White Underbelly, so we're gonna watch it together. And it's just I don't know what else to say. So yeah, guys, let's watch this video, and subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel. Like this video, I hope, and definitely go back to Soft White Underbelly and check out all those other videos that she did, because from where she was to where she, from the beginning to the end, I don't want to say where she was to where she was, from the beginning to the end, it was just like such a difference. Like, you don't understand. If you watch the videos, you will. So let's get into this video, guys.
Amanda, how are you, darling?
Good. It's another day in sobriety and recovery.
How long has it been now?
7.5 months.
7.5 months you've been here.
Right. 7.5 months of my sentencing, but I think it's like a year now.
Almost a year, because you were a little over 2 months in jail.
Right.
So you've been clean for, you think, how long?
I've been clean for like probably 11 or 10 months.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And you've, the last time I interviewed you, which was when you were at the other rehab.
Yeah, I was craving real bad. No more craving, so it's a blessing.
So when did the cravings fade away for you?
When I got here to, yeah.
So the cravings have faded.
No more craving.
She was doing so well.
You're more
so well.
Yeah, I'm more clear-headed. My mindset has changed about drugs and everything. So I feel really great about my next step, and just coming here, it's been a blessing.
She was just excited about her future.
It's like I'm talking to a entirely different person.
You are.
Lord,
I mean, no more
why?
schizophrenia, no more crack, no more in the streets. You know, I'm a completely different person. Rehab has done me well.
Yeah, no, you've done great in it. You never tried to escape. You never
escaping.
You never got out of control, and you'll be out of here in a few months, right?
I'm supposed to be going to sober living in Vegas. That's connected. It's a sober living, so I should be going there by the end of April, if everything goes through right.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have a little freedom, like on the weekends or whatever.
And you seem really happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
The second I see you,
clear-headed.
you're smiling.
Yeah.
Yep. You're cheery and talkative and everything.
Yeah, I'm so glad you hooked us up with Lima. She feels like a mom. You know, I never had my mom, so it feels like such a blessing just to have her in my life and just have you guys for support, because I really only have my dad. So
you couldn't pick somebody better than Lima.
Yeah, she's great. Lima's great.
Yeah, Lima came out of nowhere and just kind of made this all happen, didn't she?
Definitely. She made a lot of things happen.
They need more people like Lima around, because...
And looking back at your days on Skid Row, how do you see that now?
My days on Skid Row, I just see it as a learning experience. I want people to see that it just takes time and effort. Being sober and being in recovery are two different things. I just want to put that out there, and I'm in recovery. I'm here to make action and do the things that I can do to stay sober for the rest of my life.
Good for for you.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe you're speaking on it. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
how old are you now? You're 20.
I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
So
And what are your plans
young.
when you get out of? So
25 years
I'm
old.
supposed to have a job lined up with Lima, but most importantly, I want to become a CNA. I helped out with my autistic brother growing up, so that's something that I think I would be really good at, and I would enjoy it.
that's great.
Yeah.
Good for you. I have a hard time looking at you and visualizing.
Seeing the same
imagining you as the
person
same
is
person.
like a whole new
that was
person.
crazy. I watched the videos on Skid Row, and it's just like schizophrenia is a true demon. And if you have schizophrenia, you gotta stop using so that you can see your true diagnosis and your true mental illness, because they can't diagnose you if you're on drugs. So you have to get off drugs first. And once I got off drugs, the schizophrenia just went away. So it was drug-induced schizophrenia.
So you see your problem as, yes, you were addicted to crack, but you were also schizophrenic from the crack?
Right, it was from the crack. Once I stopped smoking crack, it went away.
Yeah, because I've seen other people down on Skid Row that were fairly normal, and then all of a sudden they just became like you were.
Well, I have
Yeah.
Out of
never
their minds.
thought about
It wasn't
that.
just the drugs they were using. I think
Drug-induced
it's schizophrenia or something like
mental
that.
I mean, I was
issues,
tripping.
like-
Things that I accused my dad of in those videos is not true. I had schizophrenia. I had a mental illness where I hear voices, hallucinations, all that. So my dad has done nothing to hurt me. He's a great dad. He's always been there for me, and I really love him.
Well,
So I just want to put that out there.
I can attest to that. I mean, you used to say everybody was a child molester.
Yeah.
I would just edit those out, but I did leave that
That's
one in.
from watching Steve Wilkos and Mari and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so.
but you said it about your dad that one time, and I left it in because I didn't know who you were or your dad, and you were just some little street urchin that came into my studio with no bra on, no shirt on.
No shirt, no nothing. No shoes. I was tripping. I watch those videos all the time. It's crazy. It's crazy.
How do you feel about seeing yourself like that?
Sometimes it makes me cry, and sometimes I'm happy, because normally when people come up to you and tell me they see my video, they see how great I'm doing. So it's kind of like a confidence boost. Like, yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, you are.
She
I
definitely
think you're going to become
was.
like the example of
She was
how
definitely
to
was
beat
doing
these
what
really
she
tough
needed to
addictions.
do.
Yeah.
Because without
And she was a
without the
rough
jail time,
case, you guys.
you,
A rough
I think
case.
assaulted your dad, and your dad called me that one night and said, "What do I do? Amanda just assaulted me. The police are here." And I said, "I told your dad, they just put her in jail. She's going to walk the streets barefoot and probably get killed eventually. So putting her in jail for a month or two isn't going to hurt her." So you went to jail, and then from jail the court decided that you needed to do rehab for 1 year.
Let them go to jail.
And if you
Like, that's
didn't do
probably
1
the
year
best
rehab, then
thing
you went to prison for
you
5
could do
years.
for somebody.
And that wasn't my motivation to stay in recovery. Honestly, my motivation was just those videos of me on Skid Row. It was never, oh, I'm here. Maybe the first couple months it was, but then after a while of watching the videos and learning about recovery, that's something that I'm really interested in, and it's doable.
Well,
that's what people have to understand. Being sober is doable. You can do it.
Yeah, I think the way you did it, the combination of forced jail for a couple months and then forced rehab for another year almost, that basically meant a year of...
And that's the problem with these rehabs. They're kicking people out only 30 days.
30 days, look who you were at 30 days.
For real, I would have been out there doing the same thing.
That is so true.
And worse.
The programs aren't long enough.
So these
They
rehabs
need to be
really
longer.
have to be more sensitive to insurance and all that. And just know that 30 days is not enough. 90 days might not be enough. But it just depends on the person. But definitely 2 weeks is that's just not okay to kick somebody out after 2 weeks. And that's happened. I've seen that happen like a lot.
And you turned the corner after about 6 months, it seemed.
Right.
6 months.
Like 3 or 4 months in, I wanted it for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then there was also probably some psych meds you were taking.
I can definitely see that.
things like
30 days is not
Meds
enough
really
time.
help too, and it helped with my mood
get
and
sober.
my cravings and
I think the last time we did an interview with you, you were still a little groggy.
yeah.
And today you're very clear-headed.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing story, Amanda.
Definitely. I'm blessed to have you and Lima. You guys are the best. Like, honestly.
Well, all I can say is that Lima is an amazing woman.
She is.
Because when she asked me who would I recommend, from my channel. She wanted to do something for my channel that she would do this for. And I recommended, maybe 5 or 10 people.
Yeah.
They would all have been good candidates, but I said, or you can choose the hardest of all.
Right.
She was a rough case, like I said, boy.
About there, and never even thought of the word. I was just so in my mental illness that I couldn't see it, and that's why things like Al-Anon and stuff like that is important for the family to get involved so that they can understand addiction. It's not about policing them. It's not about cutting them off. It's about being there for them and being there every step of the way, because relapse is a part of the stages of change in addiction. So they're noticing that. So you just got to stay there and be there for your family member.
I hope the whole recovery world learns a lot from your story.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think there's some really great lessons to learn here. Because, like I think 100% of the people would have said you're an impossible case.
Right.
And look at you now.
Yeah.
Amazing story.
Yep.
And your dad must be so happy, right?
Yeah, my dad, we talk 3 times a day. I mean, he's just such a great guy. I mean, I can't wait to leave here. We're probably going to travel around the world together.
Her and her dad are
we're probably going to do a lot of fun things together, because he's like my best friend now. We talk like 3 times a day.
Yeah, your dad's a great guy.
Yeah.
Amazing. And do you think there's any chance that you'll ever...
There's always a chance.
There's always a chance. Honestly, that's what they teach us here in rehab. But
it's a great answer.
No, I don't want it. I don't like the feeling, and I don't know why I was doing it if it was making me feel paranoid like that. And
she's like,
it's just crazy.
Who is this person?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Yeah, running out of cars, running out of hotels. It was a schizophrenia.
She's just unrecognizable.
But I don't want to blame unrecognizable. It was me, but it was a schizophrenia.
Yeah, but the crack kind of induced it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a lot of people down Skid Row just like that seem out of their minds, but it's the drugs, whether it's crack.
Right, you have to get off the drugs first and then go to the doctor so that they can give you the right diagnosis.
That'll never happen in a month or so.
Yeah.
It's going to take several months, right?
Right. It takes time. That's why these rehabs got to stop kicking people out after 2 and 3 weeks and 4 weeks. I'll be mad because it's like, that's not okay. That's not enough time. 2. I've been in every crack corner in LA. And that's a fact.
Amanda, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Mark.
Can't wait to see where your life goes from here.
Yeah, me too.
It's a beautiful story.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Bye, guys. Too. I've been in every crack corner in LA. And that's a fact.
Amanda, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Mark.
Can't wait to see where your life goes from here.
Yeah, me too.
It's a beautiful story.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, so that was the video, the last video that she did with Mark. And yeah, as you can see, she was on the up and up, and it's just sad to see that she's no longer with us. And just rest in paradise, Amanda, and I'm praying for you and your family. And that's just tough. It gotta be so tough, you know. So like this video, share this video, go look at her other videos that she had on Soft White Underbelly. You guys definitely subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next one.